What's good, everybody? It's the Wave, and you already know we back with another reaction video. But like I always say, these are more so watch with me's. My guy Tommy G. We've watched a few of them now. If y'all been following me, making sure y'all subscribed, and y'all definitely seen we done a few reactions, man. I love his videos. I love his original content. Make sure you guys go on his channel and subscribe and check out a lot of what he have. New York's most wanted drivers, my guy License. I did a video already with him, man. He be doing some crazy maneuvers through the streets of New York, man. He's definitely like one of the most popular drivers, I think, on the internet, period. But Tommy G links with him for a part 2, so let's definitely get into the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to comment some of your favorite moments at the bottom. And yeah, let's get right into it.
I'll bug out for 1 minute only. We see if you can survive that 1 minute.
Let's do 1 minute. Oh my god. Hey, lordy. Easy, Tiger, not too fast, not too fast. Okay, holy shit, are you serious?
You know, Tommy, this is what we do every day.
It's a dangerous trend known as throughway swimming. It's when cars drive recklessly on highways, causing near misses or weaving through lanes.
Yeah, my dude License be going crazy for sure.
Do you feel like you're a danger to society?
No.
How worried are you about being caught by the police?
Not worried at all. My name is AJ, and I strike cars for this. We basically just got chased by undercovers right now.
Just now?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago. I'm a crazy
Man, when they bust out the window?
driver, and do not try to replicate what I do. It's dangerous. It could cause injury or death. Follow the street laws.
Last year we dropped an explosive documentary with Squeeze Benz and the swim team, and this video peeked behind the curtain on New York's underground car culture. But as I've learned more, I can say that we have barely scratched the surface. So today, we bring you back into the world of New York's most wanted, and what you are about to see is fueled by speed, theft, and daredevil behavior. We meet drivers like License, who
That boy Tommy G looking crazy. I be doing the same, dog.
weaves
I don't
through
know
city
about being in the
traffic
car
at
with him.
triple-digit speeds. We meet car thieves who minutes before evaded police, and they show up to their interview with us in a freshly stolen Hellcat. And from the chop shops to the shady exotic car rental dealers, we meet the players who are connected in this high-stakes underground scene. At great danger, we buckled up and brought you inside this world. But warning, this documentary is for educational purposes only. What you're about to see
Gotta get that pre-warning, because I know the boys be on Tommy G page, dog.
is dangerous, illegal, and at times life-threatening. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright guys, just got to LaGuardia, New York. We're diving back into the world of the most wanted drivers. And you might be asking, why are you doing this video again? Guys, I learned that we just hit the tip of the iceberg last time, but there's way more to dive into. Not only have new characters emerged that are just as legendary, reckless, and dangerous. Oh my God. We good. But there's also
Oh, that's that dude Quan. Yeah, it's crazy.
this structure that we never got to see in
gotta try to
the
find
first episode
video.
that I really want to dive into. How are these guys getting access to Lamborghinis and BMWs and high-level foreign cars? These guys are living outlaws, going on police chases on sometimes a daily basis and getting away. How? So we're gonna get into that and much, much more. Folks, this is the return of New York's most wanted drivers. Let's get into it. M-Box, a New York man and rapper, said to sit tight that he was gonna pull up with a posse and pick us up from the airport. Here's what happened next.
That's crazy for the daily life, though.
Never been picked up
Swiping,
at the airport like this before?
swiping, changing plates, you know what I'm saying? Swapping out parts, you know
We're
what I'm
not
saying?
sure
Getting
exactly
away,
what to expect, but they said they got something really special for us. So it feels like some Batman shit. This just feels like a place where anything can go down.
Prada did it.
Holy
Oh, that's hard.
shit. BMW, Porsche,
Hard.
Lamborghini. We got BMW here. We got another BMW here. And a BMW.
They really came through.
These boys came ready to rumble.
Pull over, take the tracker out the whip. Range Rover Sport, I'm on the Jackie doing tricks. What's the next bar? I can't even remember it.
Keep swimming, got the paddles in the ship. I'ma keep rapping, but I dabble with the skits.
M-Box is kind of the face of the striker music, the striker culture. If you don't know what a striker is, what can you tell them, M-Box?
Well, a striker's a stolen car, a hottie, whatever you want to call it.
This job like a crazy game though, cause like I'm looking at like the, you know what I'm saying, the people that's part of this, and I'm not judging, you know what I'm saying, but I'm also like, you know what I mean, I don't know, bro. Like I ain't seeing too many people that
Remember
those,
Tommy,
if you know what I'm
Tommy's
trying to say. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Tommy's white, don't forget.
You should know that your music is made at a lot of places, but my friend Felix, who's currently probably in the West Coast stealing cars, is listening to your music a lot.
That's great to hear.
A man from Queens is accused of committing several traffic violations in Newark. It happened along Market and Broad Streets back on April 11th.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
Really?
Yeah.
Tommy G be having some crazy people on his videos, bro.
Can we address what's going on with Squeeze Benz right now?
We were going crazy. Everything was, everything was going swell. Had a lot of crazy collabs. Obviously, we did the video with Tommy, and that blew the up. That drew a lot of unwanted attention on us. We basically had to kind of shut the operation down for a few months. He's laying low right now, not really kind of
Sure, they be trying to be on him, bro. Figure out who this dude is.
taking a step back from everything, and he's not really going to be involved in cutting up or driving anymore, just because we can't really let anything happen. We got to be safe.
It seemed no one could give us a straight answer about Squeeze Benz. Many on the internet claim he's locked up somewhere on the East Coast. Others, including his team, say he's just laying low, waiting for the heat around him to die down. But either way, there has been no sign of him in months, which only fuels further speculation. We're pulling up to a little rental spot that people go to, and we're gonna meet some of the drivers in this game.
I ain't gonna lie though, the whole layout and how they be having everything set up is dope. It's vicious. Definitely a dub. That's hard.
Tell people who you are and what you do.
I'm licensed. I love to drive.
What would you say your specialty is? Like, is it fast? Is it cutting up? Like, how do you...
Heavy traffic.
How risky would you say that is?
Not as risky as
Yeah, his swerving the way he be getting through is crazy, bro. That kind of be going crazy.
Have you ever crashed before?
one time where my boy rear-ended me.
So,
Only time.
2 drivers crashed.
Yeah, basically.
I've heard there's cover-ups going on. Some people don't want to show how dangerous this really is or how it can damage other people. Can you speak to that? Folks, I think it's really important to speak on the covering up of crashes that's rampant across this driver community, because some of the drivers in this space with the biggest followings are doing this, and it gives the false impression
What I'm saying, dog, you just because you got an expensive car don't mean you could drive it though.
that this is a relatively risk-free
Like that.
activity rather than something that is an extreme danger to innocent people.
I mean, they cover up their crashes to maintain like a good image about themselves, you know, and it's bad. Like me, I just post whatever, I don't care, you know, I post my underclass. They don't do that.
You are arguably the face of the drivers right now. I think there's not even a close second right now, would you say?
Correct.
How is that? Like, you feel like you're kind of the king of the space?
In some way, yeah.
What motivates you to do this?
Traffic.
You just hate traffic?
I hate traffic. You like traffic?
No, I don't.
That's that New York. That's crazy. That's funny. That's probably true too. That's probably what started it.
How worried are you about being caught by the police?
Not worried at all.
Do you think they have their eye on you?
I'm pretty sure they do, but you know, whatever happens, happens. I don't think I'll ever get caught, and if I do, it is what it is.
Is there an amount of jail time that would scare you away from doing this?
Lifetime.
I mean, he hasn't killed nobody or anything like that. I don't think they would give him no lifetime. He probably have a lifetime ban on like his actual license.
How are you getting access to
something
all
like
these kind
that.
of crazy cars?
Family, network, you know, friends.
So these are your cars?
Yes, sir. We have a GTP RS. We have an M3 CS.
Risk and reward, though. Risk and reward. Definitely comment. Comment at the bottom, bro.
I have an individual spec that I took like
Is it worth it?
to build the Voodoo Blue M3. And then we have a Cullen, we have a Huracan, we have Track Tops, we have the biggest fleet in New York. One of the biggest fleet in New York.
Let me ask the question I think is on everyone's mind.
Hard.
What makes it worth it to rent to guys like License? Guys that are going to be driving crazy, guys that might do illegal criminal shit in the car.
It's kind of networking, right? You have people like License that come through, people that we already know. We know that they're responsible. If anything happens, they will pay up for it. They do market with our vehicles. We do get clientele from them, but we do vet out the clientele with a background check and whatnot.
So you don't care if someone takes a $450,000 car, drives it like crazy, drifts?
Swerves. Of course I care. I mean, we keep it to a certain extent, right? Like if I'm getting alerts after alerts after alerts with trackers, we tell them, hey, like, calm down a little bit. They also respect us too, you know? It's a respect relationship.
Something just does not add up. I mean, how is a 19-year-old with no insurance getting access to exotic cars?
That's crazy, bro. I didn't know he was that young, 19.
And sometimes for free. License claims that the dealers are his friends and they simply like what he's doing. But let's be real, who's handing over cars like this just so their buddy can make social media videos? To me, there is more to the story that we are just not being told.
It's like, it is crazy though, like who is putting that up front. That's a lot of guap.
We begin this next day by meeting License at a historical landmark for the New York drivers. Legend has it this is the spot Squeeze Benz and License grew up meeting at before they drove around like maniacs.
Hey! Whatever it is in that engine sound crazy. That's hard.
What's up, brother? So you had us meet you at a Home Depot of all places.
This is where it all started, right here.
This is important to your journey.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Basically, the first ever death run we ever did, the most popular one was Squeeze, and you know, the very beginning was, you know, in this Home Depot. We all met here, and then we hit the GCP, which is this highway right here.
You know Squeeze Benz?
That's my boy.
How long have you guys been hitting runs together?
Before all the YouTube stuff, before everything, we known each other for so long. I've known him, Squeeze before I've known him back.
Does your mother know you do this stuff?
No.
She doesn't know at all? Your parents have no idea?
Nope.
What do they think you're doing all day?
Work.
That's hilarious.
They just think, when you talk to them at Thanksgiving, talk to them about work, what do you tell them?
I make money. You know, I'd rather not tell them because I don't want them to worry about me.
Is your dad in your life?
Yes.
What would he say if he knew you were doing this?
He would tell me to stop.
You got a fiance, right?
I'm engaged, yes.
And what does she think about this?
She doesn't know.
Do you feel like you're living a lie with your family not knowing that?
Damn, that's crazy, bro. Squeeze got a whole, like, Batman type of thing.
Not really. I'm not lying to them. I'm just not telling them.
This style of high-speed, reckless driving has been gaining popularity amongst New York's younger generations. I wanted to know from the people living here how they felt about it and how it impacted their life. So I sent my guy Keegan to the streets of New York to hear people's opinions.
I think that's not safe.
They gotta chill. Why are you risking people's lives?
I mean, if you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not. Don't hit me if you're in front of me.
What's up, booty? Hello? I mean, you don't have to stop. Yeah, I'm dressed. Huh? All right. Okay. Love you too.
It's reckless, bro.
Kids this generation are easily influenced by the things around them, especially on the social media apps that we have.
What do you think drives like young men specifically to drive crazy like that? Low testosterone. Really, I just think it's an ego thing and wanted to be a little more manly. If you could speak directly to these guys, what would you say to them? Slow down.
It's not worth it, bro. You're gonna end up in jail. I'm dead ass.
What do you think the people of New York think about you?
Some hate me.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I thought he would have a lot more love than that. Like, I feel what they were saying. They was all right, but I thought he would have a little bit more love than
Some
that.
don't hate me. You know, it all just depends. Like, when I'm walking outside, I've never had a bad interaction. When people notice me and stuff, they take pictures. They tell me they like how I drive. But from the YouTube comments, a lot of people hate me, but I don't give a f***. I'm gonna do this regardless whether people hate it or not.
2 with the F87. Table for 2, my carbone in my section. 1 separate head with my radar detection.
How wanted would you say you are by NYPD?
I'm like the most wanted right now. I've had a incident actually not too long ago
The whips he be driving, though, is still crazy to me, though, at 19.
where I was walking inside
Wish I
of
had
a gas
access to that
station
19. I ain't
and
gonna
two
hold you.
cops was like right there eyeing me and they started like following me around.
You were wearing the shirt?
Yes, I was wearing the shirt and I was wearing my Crocs. They started chasing me and I noticed it. I straight booked it into my car. They like moved down there right behind me. I think they noticed me, like they recognized who I was.
The argument on their side, I think they would say like, look, this is a guy a lot of young men follow and look up to. If we let him run the streets, then there's gonna be 50 more, 100 more, many more people that take your place and try to do the same thing. What do you think about your impact and influence on this world?
I do have a heavy impact. I do influence a lot of people and stuff, but I
You
always
seem like you have a good conscience, though, and know.
tell people not to do what I do because not everybody got the will. And you know, I've seen a lot of crashes that people get into and stuff, and it's really not. It's not cool. Just because it looks easy and shit, it doesn't mean it's easy. Anything can happen.
I'm gonna get in the car with you, but you promise to be careful with me?
I got you.
You got me?
Trust me.
Yeah, I trust you. All right, we're gonna hop in. We're gonna make a mission to the airport, and we'll see you guys on the road. Before we show you one of the
It's not him I would more so be nervous about. It's just like everybody else. Once you start driving, the number one thing is you're not just driving for you, you're driving for others around you on the road.
craziest parts of the video, first, a quick message from our sponsor.
About to go crazy.
How often are you switching cars?
Every day. I can't drive the same car for more than a day because it gets too hot.
You have good insurance?
I am the insurance.
So no State Farm or Progressive?
Nothing. If anything happens,
I am the insurance.
if I make a mistake, I gotta come out of pocket.
Damn. So if you hit somebody on the road, would you stop?
I think I would.
But there'd be some mental thinking going on to figure out how you'd make your next move?
Yeah.
Tell me about the feeling you get when you do this.
It's a good feeling. It's addictive. It's better than drugs in my opinion.
Do you do any drugs?
Like, that is his high, that is his adrenaline. And I'm sure he don't drink or smoke.
I don't do drugs.
Do you drink?
Never.
Do you have any other vices besides crazy driving?
Not really. This
This
is
is
my
what he
heart.
do.
So do you feel like this is
For
what you
sure.
were put on earth to do, was to drive?
Yes. Ever since I started driving, I remember like the second every
Man, I gotta put my guy Squeeze in some NASCAR or something, man.
day I started driving, I was already doing this crazy.
I wanna see him like a
crazy, but I was
legitimate
really
racing.
excited, like I was a natural.
Looks like we need engine oil
Don't worry about that.
and tire pressure.
We're good.
Have you been riding this thing like a horse, huh?
Hey man, if I don't ride it like this, the next man will.
How much do you think this car costs?
This one specifically is about like 100 and some change.
So when you're going to your rental guys, how much are they charging you for a day for a car like this?
I don't pay.
What's in it for them?
They're my boys.
If I worked my ass off to acquire a $100,000 vehicle and I knew you drove like a maniac, why would I just give it to you because you're my boy?
So my friends, me and my friends have been doing this for almost ever, and I have my own cars. I just don't do it in my own cars because it's hot, when I'm making videos and stuff. But I got my boys who really don't care about none of that shit, How you feeling?
I feel like the beginning.
That is crazy though. I feel Tommy trying to get to the bottom of it. Like, you being a hot boy, but I feel you though, because I am intrigued. I ain't gonna hold you.
Before you make the bungee jump, like I feel the
you
build
just
up,
my mans.
like you've walked to the top,
You gonna let
you put
me
the belt
almost
on,
crash a
and
car.
now you know you have to jump off, but you kind of don't want to. That's a little bit how I feel right now.
How about this? I bug out for 1 minute only, and we see if you can survive that 1 minute.
Let's do 1 minute.
The 1 minute about to seem so long. Watch.
The timer up, okay? And
Ready?
holy mother. Yeah, we're on. There's nothing too fast, okay? Speed.
You're good. We're only going on.
my God. Hey, lordy, lordy, come on. Come on. Easy, Tiger, not too fast, not too fast. I can do the cutting, but the speed is what scares me. Oh, Lord, that was a close call.
The traffic ain't as crazy as it usually is on the videos.
Okay. Please, God almighty. Heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up. Okay, you got 10 seconds left. No, don't go faster though. Please, dude. Holy shit, are you serious? Okay, good. Time. Good, cut. I'm sweating, dude.
Yeah, that's hilarious, bro. That literally was just a minute.
Oh, Lord, that was exciting. Because I didn't even let Squeeze Benz go that far. Like, that was... There were so many times where I thought that was going to be it. What's the fastest you ever gone in a car?
I hit 195 before.
Damn, I need to know which whip he was in for sure.
Never had my dreams to always do 200, but I haven't had the right car to do it in.
Do you ever feel guilty doing this? Like, hey, I'm doing something that puts other people at great risk.
If I've ever like scraped someone's car, you know, tapped his mirror, or like even crashed him, I feel like I would feel guilty, but I've never felt guilty doing it.
Talk about the difficulty of getting away from police in these circumstances.
Really not difficult. Cops literally don't know what the f they're doing. They're not drivers. They don't do this. And they drive slow cars. You don't stand no chance against the DA.
Oh, you just changed it to Sport. Sport Plus, don't...
Oh, that's the boys.
Hold on. Hey. License. Let's just relax. License? I don't want to go super fast.
Hey, this is a funny, crazy situation right here, because this is Ja Real right here. Within the content, this is hilarious.
How often would you say you go on a high-speed chase?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Is that an exaggeration at all?
No.
Have you had close calls?
I've had close calls, yes.
Have you been chased by a helicopter?
One time.
How is it getting away from that?
It was not as bad because the helicopter came after I got away, but it was 3 helicopters on either side, and it was recent.
Can you explain the process?
You try to get away from them as fast as possible, and when you do that, you try to maintain a high speed, not too fast, but a speed that they're not going to maintain for more than 2 minutes, and that's literally it. And then you take an exit, get out of there, go to bed, go to sleep.
See, the way he's explaining that, bro, it's a youngin' gonna watch this and be like, oh yeah, I could do this. And it's like, nah, I be like,
I know, but...
Boy, heart beating through his chest.
Holy shit. Was that a real cop?
Yes.
What the f was that? What, you think? That was? Yeah. So we just got to...
He was just letting them know, trying to scare him.
Police chase and got away. Okay, easy, please.
I think the boys' job was like, he wasn't even gonna try. I think they be knowing.
Hey, we're good on this. License.
See, this is when it be getting crazy right here.
Come on.
He do not like traffic, so he gonna get through it, bro.
Hey, I get it, but I got the idea. I got a kid at home. I want to be a responsible dad. When you have a kid, maybe you'll feel a little different.
I get it.
You're good at this. I trust that you're good at it. Do you see how I don't even sweat this much when we interviewed the Sinaloa fucking cartel a couple weeks ago. Holy shit. What would you say to someone that's like, man, that's a really selfish way to drive?
No comment. I'll keep it pushing. You know, I love doing what I do, and no one can tell me anything that will change that. There's levels to this. There's really levels to this, and the level that I'm at and like that a few people are at, has not been discovered. You know, you gotta be careful.
Just the fact that he's doing this is in NY is crazy, bro. Like every time I drive up there, there's always some unexpected shit in traffic.
I really care about. I don't care about the car I'm driving. I don't care about me. You know, like it's other people that have nothing to do with it. Well.
So, if people were to describe you as a menace, would you agree with that assessment?
I'll say 50-50.
What makes it worth it for you?
I would do this often on camera. It don't matter to me. I do it every day regardless. It's fun for me. These people, by the way, these people are...
This is really this boy life right here, dog.
Are like looking for us right now. The same cops that chased us. That's why he just went to the left. He's searching for the car because we just ran from him. But we'll keep a distance. We'll be fine. I'll play it safe for you. But I cannot stop. I cannot stop. Like if he lights us up, I might have to go. That's something I can't promise.
This bitch got an angle, I got roused like the Bengals. If I find out she's cheating, then my bitch.
So basically what he's saying is like once you get that speed up off of them, you gotta maintain the speed that they won't catch up on, like, you know, at least for a few miles.
Getting straight.
Like you can't stop, especially if he's gonna stay on the highway.
Isn't he?
He's super funny. I love him.
Look at him.
Yes, sir.
You're the biggest motherfucker
Because I'm sure if he by himself, he getting off an exit.
ever. I want to crash out, but I'm not going to crash out. You saw the fucking police? He was like, I think he was off duty, but he turned his lights on you guys. You're definitely good though. It's not hot for sure. And then I was just right next to him.
What's up, man? Good to see you.
That was crazy though.
All right. Yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, the fact that he ain't wearing no mask or nothing and it just say pro scammer is OC to me.
Hello,
It really is.
Michael Jackson. Oh shit, hey, easy.
They don't even chase no more.
That's the cops.
It's the cops, we're not worried about them.
Do you clench up at all when he's driving?
Nah, not no more. I never did. He'll tell you out of everybody I love this shit the most. Look at him. Ooh, they're on his ass heavy.
Yeah, he got a different type of sense of adrenaline, bruh, for real. He really do.
Yeah, he's definitely on him though. He's like right on his ass.
This is a bad spot to be with traffic too.
Yeah, but you'll be good.
You'll be fine. The only problem about that car is that all four wheels are flat. He barely got any air in his tires.
Have you been on a chase yet?
A little one. License?
You're good.
They say that like that's what to do.
That's good. Do you get any sort of nerves in you when you see the police in close proximity like that?
I get excited.
Facts. I'm surprised you're in here, Tommy.
I am too.
I would have thought you wouldn't have fucked with it, or you would have been the next inbox like, hey, slow down, we got enough.
There's a cop right there, dude. There's a cop right there.
Hey, that trooper's pulling up.
Yo, bro, you can't run him.
Nigga, he's right there, look.
Yo, bro, you are not, I have my real plates on. Just relax. Look at your body language. We don't want to look like we're up to something.
Yeah, that trooper's on our
I'm saying, don't be no hot boy.
ass though.
Oh, lordy. Just for context for the people back home, there's a state trooper, 9 o'clock.
I just landed. I've only been in New York on the soil for about 10 minutes. Already almost 2 potential chases.
Let's
we need
go
to get these plates covered up.
Let's go. How do strikers come into play in this business?
Oh God. So strikers, I mean, right now we have a jailbreak, Hellcat, and we have a track hawk. We're in a kind of a networking business where, for example, if someone does take our car and they're clean, but they end up trying to strike it, we have people that are in the group chat that send us pictures. Hey, this is your car. They're trying to
okay, so for sure. So they connected with the right ones.
strike it. Once everything adds up, we kill the car or we try to get there as soon as possible and we just try to stop it.
But you have their information on file.
Yes, but some people don't care about the information being leaked, but they will still try to strike the car. They'll just report it that, hey, someone came to me, they robbed me of my car.
Has anyone tried robbing you before?
100%.
What do you do?
We had a G-Wagon that was stolen. That was stolen by another rental company, actually. They tried to swap parts out. We kind of got an alert from
Street shit.
the tracker saying that, hey, the device is disconnected, so we got there as fast as we can. And we try to just get the car back.
So you're not scared at all when a guy like License or a Squeeze Benz hits you up for a
There's a lot of money in this though. I'm not surprised at the criminality of the shit too.
Probably sleep 4 or 5 hours a day. We get alerts on our phone every single second. But it's just part of the business, you know. It's a high risk and high reward business.
I'm trying to understand the New York car scene. Tell me how much these scenes overlap. The strikers, the takeovers, the fast drivers, are they all kind of blended together?
in a way, yes. We all do the same thing, you know. Me personally, I don't.
I think it all is all the same.
Not in the striker world, I don't drive stolen cars, any of that, but I know a lot of people that do.
Who are you guys and what do you do?
My name is AJ and I strike cars for living. My name is Ace and I do the same thing he do.
Them boys crazy.
Okay, we just pulled up on a random parking lot on you. How did this happen?
We basically just got chased by undercovers right now.
Just now?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago.
They ain't bust out their whole joint.
What they go for, they usually hit right here and the windows so they know the vibe. So when they see
Your car they hit you?
No, not with the car, with the stick, with the stick. That stick shot up the window with the sticks.
Are we in a situation right now where if cops came, you would run?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. I've seen this around the country a little bit. One thing that kind of concerns me, I'm curious about, is why are so many young guys getting into this game, do you think?
Because it's easy and it's fun.
What makes it fun? Like, what attracts you to this?
The adrenaline and fast cars.
The average car thief right now, how old do you think they are?
I was like 17, 18.
Have you already taken the tracker
I thought it would have been said younger, to be honest with you.
for this thing?
Yeah, everything. Let me show you how we do it. So basically, you pop a window on the back. Once you get in here, you basically take out the screen right here and you take out all the wires that's behind it. And then you take out any wires that's connected to the mirror and the antenna.
Is this just for your personal use now? Are you going to sell it? What's?
It's Vince one, so I'm just keeping it.
Does the average cop, are they able to look at this and know it's stolen?
I mean, right now, hell yeah.
How so? What?
Just because of the windows. The windows.
Do you apply often to jobs?
I try, but it's just boring.
But wait, what about going on hikes for?
Hell yeah, we take this and go take a hike.
How long have you been in this game for?
My boys at a hike.
Almost a year now. Yeah, about a year.
How good are the cops at chasing?
They trash, I ain't gonna lie.
How easily would you get away, would you say?
Mad easy. Because they're not gonna chase. I mean, to be honest, if you have to hit them, you will hit them.
What brought you to the point where you're like, I'm willing to hit a cop, I'm willing to do this?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
And are people like me to blame?
Boy, that's crazy. Content over everything. COE.
No, not you. Like, they show you on YouTube how to take them. Yeah.
On the scale of good and evil, where do you guys place yourselves?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna place myself as good, bro. Because I can really be doing some dumb shit. Like, worse than just driving these cars. We live in a up world, so.
What do they do at City Field? What are we about to go see?
Basically, City Field is a place where if you wanted to get a car fixed same day, you bring it there, you know? And if you want to sell a striker, you bring it there. Everything is there, bro. It's like the center of parts and like fixing cars and just everything in between, you know?
So there's a little bit of an underground black market economy that happens in this spot. So Mr. Unbox, tell us where we
It's really a market for everything out here, man.
are right now.
We
Never
are in
know.
the heart of Striker City,
That's crazy.
New York. Out here
Not so
are all
crazy,
the
but-
chop shops where all the crash outs, the Kia boys,
So someone
the
probably
YNs.
just crashed their car here.
This was this is a crash, a simple plaster job type shit. You can see honestly because of the paint. Yeah, this was a bad accident, but this is also a beater. So
it's probably just someone.
I mean, yeah, it's registered and it has the inspection. So this is probably a legit car that was just involved in a bad accident and they didn't want to go through insurance. So once again, you can get a whole job done for under $1,000. You can get and once again, we're in New York. We're in the most expensive city in the world. So an average shop, let's say they charge $5,000. Out here, you go to the right Spanish guy, you're the right person. All of a sudden, you're paying $600 for the
The right Spanish guy.
same job with labor.
So if I have to get rid of something, do I come to a place like this to get it crushed or taken care of?
Like we had spoken to our man about, you can either strip the car clean, which depending on what type of striker it is, if it's a low-level striker, maybe you just set it on fire, maybe you bring it here for junk, maybe you try to sell it for $100, $200, which is a huge thing. After the car gets crashed, let's say before it was crashed, it was $8,000. Now that the car is crashed, if the airbags didn't go out, maybe it's $5,000. If the airbags went out, you can get that car for $1,000. And it could be a really high trim BMW or Benz. It could be an insanely nice car.
It's crazy just for a rack.
That you got for 99% off, even of striker price, just because it was involved in an accident.
sick right there.
Stop, bro. That was crazy. Just stop. Stop.
That was crazy.
Just stop.
That was. I never seen some shit like that.
Just stop. What?
You almost hit that track off.
Where?
No, he didn't.
I'm the slider of the f***ing group, bro.
Okay.
The purple joint crazy.
Okay, let me show you something.
So what are we walking up to right now?
That's the 2008 G37 Sport Package. It don't get better than this. This is the best drift car you could get. $25.
So you bought this car for $25?
$25.
How long ago did you guys pick up this car?
Like maybe 4 weeks now.
And you just use it as your personal car now?
No, not really. I just bring it to do dumb shit like this.
So if NYPD passes these plates, how do you evade detection?
No, nothing comes up into the plates. They're ghost plates.
You'd think with all the cameras in New York that the NYPD would have an easy time catching guys like this. Between
I feel like that's why they changing everything to smart stuff now, though. You know what I'm
tolls,
saying? Like,
traffic lights, bridges, and more, there are thousands of license plate readers across NYC. But keep in mind this rule: no plate, no case. And to beat the cameras, these drivers have a few clever tactics up their sleeve. One of them is to use fake license plates, which some of them even sell on their own merch sites. Another tactic is to use stolen plates, and still yet another is to make their plates unreadable by doing things like taping over the letters and numbers. To me, it's always fascinating to watch this ongoing chess match between law enforcement and the criminals that are trying to stay one step ahead. So, to you, what is the hardest part about this business?
Taking a car. Taking a car for sure. Because you gotta hop through the window. It's a process and all of that. It takes too long.
What about the person that owned this car?
they don't give a fuck.
They got insurance. I went through the glove compartment.
That's the
He
only
has
thing they
full
say.
coverage. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna get a new car.
I don't want to hype this
You know
up,
how
but in a
long
weird
that's
way,
gonna
does he
take,
actually
dog?
come out ahead, you think?
Yeah, for sure. He probably got like a G80 or some shit. His car's like $10,000. His insurance definitely cut him a check for like 30. Yeah?
Oh, helicopter again. There's a lot of deja vu from last year, guys.
We got a dip in a second. You seen that, right? Yeah.
Folks, I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted. All right. This has been a legendary interview.
Chopper
Stay
sold up.
safe.
Crazy.
Thank you for keeping me safe when I was with you, and I enjoyed getting to know you.
Licenses be bringing them out.
I'm going back to Milwaukee. Peace.
It was nice talking to you.
At this point, we've seen the stolen car game pretty up close. Like, look, that's how he's treating someone's car. It's just his personal fun car. The insurance argument, there might be some slight truth to it. Do I really think this guy took the care and consideration to check his glove box and check to make sure he had insurance? As if he would
Heck no.
just leave it alone if he didn't? Doubt it. Insurance can take a while. Just the idea that it's just this harmless thing. And then when you look at the amount of money they're making peanuts nowadays. $800 in 4 weeks is, I could mow lawns and outdo these guys. I mean, go to a cage fight or get into public speaking. There's ways to exercise that muscle without being a menace to society. A common thing I hear from people that do stuff like that is, like the guy said he did it out of boredom. I've heard people say, well, there's nothing else to do out here. Do you have any creativity? Do you have any imagination? Go play at a basketball court. Join a jiu-jitsu gym. Do something. Imagine how bored you're gonna be in jail if you think Bubba's your roommate and all you have to think about is how you avoid you know what. So like, think ahead a little bit. Act now in a way that you would like your future to turn out. You imagine this amazing future, but you're acting shitty in your present.
They giving them some dope advice though. I'm not gonna lie. They don't want to hear that, but that's the truth. Man, shout out to Tommy, man. This was another great video, man. Them guys licensing his whole crew out in New York is stupid, man. The way they, like I said, they be having their cars and everything, but it's quite an interesting thing, man. So I see why a lot of content creators go out there. Like I said, make sure to go to the Tommy G's original page, subscribe to him, and check out his original content. A lot of dope content. Continue to follow the wave. Continue to follow me on all platforms at Mickeyswave. I'm gonna continue to push out these reaction videos. I'm gonna have more original content coming out. Definitely starting to stream. So y'all catch me on Twitch. Catch me on TikTok or YouTube. I pretty much go live on different platforms for different things. Follow Mickeyswave on all platforms. Follow Godly Crown on all platforms. Go to www.godlycrown.com. Go get you some merch. Support us over there. We got the new collection dropping later this summer, Crown Legacy collection. tops, bottoms, eyewear. Really excited about that. So yeah, you guys stay tuned. And like I always say, I love the support. You already know it's the wave. I'm gonna catch you on the next one.